I don't like it.
What?
You leaving?
Oh, but I've explained why.
I know business. But I think there's more important things.
I'll try to wrap it up as soon as I can. But I've been working on this merger for months, Ethan. It's only right that I'm there for its conclusion.
All right. I'm gonna miss you.
I'm gonna miss you too. Oh, but Ethan, you were gonna be so busy and swamped with work of your own. I mean, not to mention the wedding plans, the honeymoon plan.
Promise I'll spend all my free time poring over brochures, finding us the perfect getaway spot.
Just make sure they have round-the-clock room service.
Oh, that's priority one, baby.
I love you so much.
It's gonna be lonely around here without you. Sheridan going off to Europe. Since I hardly know anyone in Harmony.
Well, that's why I arranged for you to have some work to do while I'm gone, and someone to help you.
Who?
Teresa.
You are incredible, Teresa.
What?
You really are. I mean, look at this. It's all your work. I mean, you spent hours and hours, days, weeks of work planning Gwen's and my wedding.
It was no trouble, Ethan.
Of course it was. And don't think I don't appreciate it. And you've planned the perfect wedding. Gwen's gonna be the happiest bride ever.
No, I didn't do it for her. I didn't plan Gwen's wedding. It was my wedding. My wedding to you, Ethan.
I never I never dared hope that you could love me, Teresa.
But Gwen.
Forget Gwen. I want you, Teresa. I want to marry you. Only you. Here we are. So, what is this work you want me to do, and how does Teresa fit in?
Well, I thought that since Sheridan and I will both be out of town, it only makes sense for you and Teresa to work together on the wedding plans.
Well, wouldn't it be better if she just ran her ideas by you over the phone or by fax? I mean, considering all the work she's done on the portfolio, and considering she knows more about the wedding than I do. I mean, and plus I have all the work at the law firm, and I have several important cases coming up.
Yeah, another good reason for you two to work closely together. Teresa will help take some of the pressure off.
Yeah, I just don't know if that's going to take any pressure off.
Please? Darling, look, I know it's going to be a lot of extra work for you, but it would mean so much to me to know that my future husband helped put together the perfect wedding of my dreams. Look, if Teresa does all the work, it's not going to feel like our wedding. You understand?
Yes, of course. And I want to help. You know, I want to share responsibilities. I want you to have a career if you want to, but I don't want you to force me on Teresa.
You are not being forced on Teresa. She's taken a special interest in us getting together, and Ethan, I owe her so much.
Well, how do you figure that?
Well, it was Teresa's talking about how much she loves her boyfriend that gave you the little nudge you needed to propose to me. And it was Teresa's portfolio of wedding ideas that made me realize the wedding of my dreams was not out of my grasp, that I could actually have it.
Well, yes,
and,
but...
more importantly, Ethan, now I know after all that's happened that Teresa is not in love with you. And I can trust her with the most important thing in my life, with the man I love.
love you, Teresa. No more than I've ever loved anyone. More than I ever thought I was capable of loving.
I put you out of my mind, but I couldn't put you out of my heart.
Be mine. Be mine forever.
Yes. Yes.
It's time.
For what?
For our honeymoon.
Oh, Ethan. Make love to me. Yes. Yes, Ethan. Oh, yes. I love you too, Ethan. I love you so much.
All right. I'll do it. On one condition. Teresa must have balance to her life.
What does that mean?
Look, I don't want her to become consumed with working with me on the wedding.
Ethan, I doubt she has any intention on being consumed.
I mean, I don't want her to be burdened with all the extra work.
Well, look, you and Teresa will squeeze in as much time as you can. I mean, that's understood.
I hope so.
But try and squeeze in as much time as you can, okay? Because we are really on a time crunch.
Yes, and you're the one who insisted on a spring wedding.
Well, because that's the time of year when everything seems new and fresh. Ethan, that's what I want our wedding to be. New and fresh.
And perfect.
Yes. There's nothing wrong with that.
No, I'm not saying there is. It's just perfect takes a lot of preparation. And with this time crunch...
I know, and it won't be easy, but with the three of us working together...
What?
Oh, I just realized what a difference a few months makes. I mean, it wasn't that long ago I thought Teresa was after you. I was so convinced that she was after you, and now I'm trusting her to work very closely with you. You know, she's proven herself in so many ways, and I know for sure now that you are not in her head at all.
Oh, Ethan.
I want you, Teresa.
I want you too, Ethan. So much.
Hello? Teresa, it's Gwen.
Oh, hi, Gwen.
How are the wedding plans coming along? Everything okay?
Couldn't be better. Everything's perfect.
So, you and Ethan have set up your work schedule so you have time to work on the arrangements?
We're working on everything very closely. Don't worry.
Whitney. Teresa Lopez Fitzgerald. You are wicked. Just wicked.
Teresa,
You weren't here, and I needed to take the wedding plans home so I could work
I thought we were going to work on it here.
Well,
And
I
that's
know,
what
but
Gwen said you were doing.
Yes.
We were going to work on it together.
I just thought it would be easier if I worked on everything at home.
Well, that's going to be a little awkward for me. And Gwen insisted that you and I work very closely, but if I go to your house, your brother's going to freak. I mean, Luis won't let me go anywhere near your place. And you still haven't told him that you work for my family, have you?
No.
Well, then that's that. You know, I certainly can't go to your place.
But there are other ways, and we could talk on the phone. We can fax back and forth.
Yes, but, you know, there's certain things that need to be discussed face to face.
Yeah, I guess.
Teresa, why am I feeling that you're reluctant to work with me?
Reluctant?
Am I wrong about that?
No, I mean, yes. I mean, yes, I do.
Want to work with me? Well, then wouldn't it make more sense for you to stay and we'll work together here? We can make up a schedule that accommodates my job and your life.
I guess that could work out. I could stay here and work with you. It won't be a problem. Not at all.
Good.